Finally, we're here at the top of the world, at the top of our head, at the crown chakra. And this is such an amazing, like, cherry on the cake. And it's so exciting to be here. The crown chakra actually is all about getting really in, connecting with the divine source. And for us as artists, it's about connecting and bringing in ideas, really having this amazing feeling, feeling this feeling of wholeness, feeling like you're connected to the world, feeling like you really belong. It is all about just feeling like everything is just right when you're in this higher crown chakra. This is actually connected to the pituitary, which the pituitary act some people think it actually this is shares work with the third eye. But this is if you take your third eye and you take the back of your throat and you send an arrow, it ends right in the middle of your head, right at this intersection. And that's the point when we're doing this breath work today that we're really going to breathe into and do a lot of breath work. So it's not surface work right here. It's really more in the center. So the thing that about the crown chakra, it's like many times when I work with the crown chakra, I love bringing in these lower energy centers. So you can see, even though this chakra walking around this state feels so amazing, to be in your body, you have to be able to connect your crown chakra with these other energy centers. So, it's interesting because we hear about Einstein, so a person like Einstein in the past, who was this brilliant man who was so connected with his crown chakra into pulling down ideas, but he wasn't really in his lower chakra. So he, walked around with these great ideas, and people. When I read stories about him, it's like he's dusty, he's spacey. You know what I mean? Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. So, in all this work that I'm doing with us, I'm really doing crown chakra, but we start really with being inside our body. So for my personal experience, these yoga and kriya movements are so important to us as artists to really be grounded and be in our body, and then also reach these higher states. It's a combination of all of those. So one energy center is not any less than the other energy centers. It can't be that way. So I've just found the magic of all these energy centers working together is such a beautiful produces such a beautiful feeling and a whole way to work together with your body as an artist. So what you'll really get is such an awareness and wisdom. You'll really have the wisdom of what you're looking for as an artist, and really be able to you'll have the peace, and you'll be able to move into your authentic self. So when you're in the crown chakra, you know exactly who you are. And I'm actually teaching a course that's called Alignment Branding, that is all about using this crown chakra and getting right into your aligned self, knowing who you are with your products, knowing who you are with your personal and your life. When you do this and work through the crown chakra, in this case, just with this yoga today, you'll be able to really get strong in who you are and your direction in life. And how does this help? This helps with success, because then you know exactly what to do. And once you love the work you're going, because it's you're authentic, if you love this direction, your magnetism will come, your money will come, your clarity will come. It's all here. It's just this, the hardest part is to try to stay aligned even in your walking life, right? So that's a challenge. But I think today you're really going to feel a beautiful balance. I always suggest to actually some of my branding students to do this type of yoga, do this yoga type of work today, and then get into your studio and work out the work, or sit with your journal afterwards and just really work out a lot of your ideas, a lot of your downloads and ideas. This is a great place to start this from. So you will really know your sense of purpose. You'll have a couple other benefits you get from the crown chakra, reaching the crown chakra and getting strong. It's a beautiful lilac light, and it's a very gentle, beautiful light. So we're going to be working today in a very gentle space, and it'll feel beautiful. You actually will be able to reach and find gratitude. We'll be able to find faith and trust. And, when you're in this type of faith and trust and peace, you actually are removed outside of your anxiety and fear. So this is exactly what to do. If your crown chakra is not strong, you're going to find yourself being bored in life. You're going to have a little bit of loneliness because it's the opposite of connection. You're not going to feel that wisdom. You're going to have self-doubt. You will maybe have night terrors. If you're having bad dreams at night, night terrors, it's just really a way to get connected into your crown chakra to help you be peaceful and sleep good. And I'm getting such good responses from this, from people in my business course who are really telling me that they're sleeping good and sleeping sound. So I really love this. Takes away, if you have mental fog, it means you're not strong there. If you have greed, malevolence, I'm going to say it wrong. But I also want to say, so this we're going to get in here and really get to some clarity, really get to really opening ourselves up, getting to our authentic self. And I want to say this is really where we can get our ideas from as artists. So there was actually I remember reading this story years ago, and I knew exactly where this came from. There was a man, his name, he's a French tailor, and it was Bartholomew. Oh my gosh, Thimonel. He was a French tailor in 1829, and he actually had a dream. He was working out the sewing machine to make his life so much easier. He's like, what can it be? You know, it's like when you're working on an idea, how can I get my life easier? How can I develop this product? How can I, make this happen? Like he was 3/4 of the way there, and he was working and working, kept it in his mind and kept in this higher thought. And he had a dream one night, and he woke up and he saw like a native guy coming at him with a spear, running with the spear, and inside the tip of the spear was a hole. There was a hole that looked like the sewing machine to put the thread through. And he was like, oh my gosh, that's it. So like this is where we can finish up our ideas that we're starting, whether we're working with the body of work or working with, whatever. So, products, ideas, all of this. You want to utilize this crown chakra. So we're going to get started today. And we're going to actually move right into just really getting our lower chakras warmed up and getting everything going. So let's just put our hands, rub our hands together, get our body ready. We're just going to take a couple deep breaths in and let's tighten it. We're bringing these all the way up from here, and we're tightening up our spine as we take a breath in, and we're pulling in here. There's they're called bandhas, 3 places where you could breathe in. It's and bring it up to the top of your head, and you bring it down on an exhale, and we're tightening up our spine. So let's just do this like 3 times, rubbing our hands together. Let's take this breath in. Suspend that breath all the way at the top of your crown. Inside your head, you want to look upward, and that gets you to your crown. Look all the way up to the sky, and exhale all the way down. Relax your body. One more time. Breathe in. Put your eyes up to the ceiling and just let this beautiful energy of a beautiful lilac. Imagine a beautiful lilac, and exhale out all the way down through your feet. Last time, breathe in. Tighten your spine. See that lilac bright color come all the way up to your crown chakra. Lift your eyes up to the sky and exhale. Okay, I'm going to just put on a little bit of music. I thought we can start with some little bit more active type of music here. We're going to start with this. Okay, because this is actually really getting into this part here. So we're going to move with this. This is the Sufi grind. This is such a great one for your lower chakras. You want to keep your body really as straight as you can, and you're just moving this middle part right here, and you're just going to move it around to the right. So good for your feminine energy too, or your masculine energy. Get your everything moving, and just breathe nice, slow, deep breaths with this. Really get in here. Move this. Deep breath. See this beautiful light come all the way up through your spine and then back down again, just like we did this one. Go as fast or as slow as you like to. So good for you. For grounding. Go in the center, take a deep breath in. Suspend all the way at the top of your crown. Look your eyes up with your eyes closed, but look up to the ceiling. Get that beautiful lilac, and exhale down through your body. And we're going to go the other direction with the Sufi grind. Nice, deep, slow breaths. In and out. Nice deep breath in. Top of the head, breathe in that beautiful lilac. Look your eyes up to the ceiling. And exhale down through the spine. Okay, the next one we're getting into is just, it's just like a stretch of moving back and forth. So we're literally rocking. This is almost like a cat-cow, but we're doing this. And we're breathing in, out. And with your eyes closed, you want your eyes just focused on this third eye. Nice deep breaths to help clear out your lungs and your body. So all the breath work that matters when you're in your yoga, it's this breath work that brings your body to such a beautiful space. So if you can't do any of these poses coming up, you just do the breath work. Okay, take a deep breath in. Up to the top of your head. Exhale down. And now we're just going to do shoulder shrugs, which is just up, down, up, down, up. In, breath in, out. Eyes closed. Focus on that third eye. Go as fast or as slow as you like. It's just this breath work. Bring that beautiful prana air up your spine. Shrug your shoulders all the way up. Deep breath in. Tighten your whole spine, your whole body. And exhale down and relax. We're doing this whole set right in a row of working with these lower chakras, and then we'll just stop for a little bit. So arms stretched all the way out as far as you can go. Whew, you might need to roll your head around a few times. I think I do. Let's just roll them around just a couple times around to get us nice and straight. We're at our benches and computers, and this is such a good movement to help make sure all of this prana, beautiful light can move up and down our spine. Our spine is our subconscious, so we're working in that way. Okay, stretch out. Now we're going to put our hands on our shoulders. This particular movement, you want to have a really strong core. So you're going to breathe all of this prana air in nice and tight. Exhale out. But you want to keep it tight. Now breathe in really tight. And it's a breath to the left, you're going to inhale. And to the right, you're going to exhale. And this is actually a 2 minutes. So let's get started. Deep breath in. And then exhale. And then as we breathe in to the left. And it's a twist of the body. Inhale, exhale. Keep your eyes closed and you won't get dizzy, and just nice deep breaths in. Deep inhales and exhales. This helps clear your lungs and get this whole part of your spine nice and cleared out, so your prana air can move up and down, so your ideas can come in and move down into the physical, so you can really work this whole idea holistically. And stop in the middle and breathe in all the way up. Feel this beautiful lavender color just glowing. Your whole body is starting to glow. And exhale down through your spine. Whew. Okay, we're going to get into this one just because, you know, we've been sitting in that position for a while, and this is so good for your, okay. This one is just spread them out. Hands here, and you're just going to move over like this. And you try to bring your heart, you know, try to twist as much as you can your body this way, and just bring it over your leg. And this is an exhale, and this is an inhale. Oh. Yeah. Thank you. Nice deep breaths in. This is for your lungs too, and for your throat. You can start to feel it in this area. We're just getting it all cleared out, guys. And then we're going to start the whole series that is really for the pineal gland. Activate, get it right in there. Deep breaths is the ticket. Okay, stop in the middle, deep breath in. As you exhale out, just lean forward and let your whole spine, be as straight as you can. And breathe in. Feel this light breathing in from the base of your spine in a straight line. Feel if there's any areas that you feel still have to be cleared out in here. We're working through all of them. And exhale down through the spine and breathe in again. Nice long deep breaths in. Okay. Ready? This one now. Nice little music just to keep us going a little bit. I thought that'd be nice. Sometimes this music could be so airy. That puts us asleep, but this is going to keep us moving in this way. Okay, now we're going to do a lunge stretch. And so this is kind of partially standing up. And this is a good one. So this is so good for us here. Okay, so we want to put our right leg out in front of us. Woo! Okay, so right leg out. And we're going to stretch in this way. Now, if you feel like you're not, this is just like a 2-minute pose. So if you are strong, if you feel, you can put your hands on the ground if you need to. And if you feel like you've got the strength, you could go this way too. So this is just and we're going to just do a long deep breath for the first minute. And then for the second minute, we're going to do the breath of fire, which if you don't know the breath of fire, you can just jump over. I always have the breath of fire. It's such a good one for clearing out. And then the long breath is good for bringing in. So go ahead, right foot out in front of you. You're going to do this pose right here. I'm going to try it this way first. Head up. When you close your eyes, you want to really kind of keep your eyes focused just forward on that third eye. And we're going to just do nice long breaths. You want to keep your spine straight, keep your buttocks nice and tight, and your legs tight. Good. I've got my eyes closed here. Deep breaths up from your spine. Breath in. Now go ahead and get started with the breath of fire. You can lean over and take a lunge pose. Still spine straight as you're doing your breath of fire. Spine completely straight. Gaze out the third eye and breath of fire. Deep breath in. Okay, we're going to move into pigeon pose, which is putting your leg right like this, your other leg up and back. Your foot is like this, and we're just going to lay over as much as you can put this in front of you. We're just going to lay over this way, and this is a 1 minute, just long, deep breath. So you want to put your head right onto the ground and just pull this air in from here. Beautiful stretch. Long, deep breaths and just focus right where your head is touching the floor. Third eye. And take a deep breath in. Okay, we're going to do this on the other side. So left foot out in front. We're going to go right into this pigeon pose after we get through these. Don't worry, we're getting a little bit of rest in here too. Okay, down this way, and this is a long, deep breath in for 1 minute. So get in your position. Remember, you can go right down. Usually I move down here for the second part, but you can start that way if you need to. Okay, ready? Take a deep breath in. Straighten your spine and just bring in this beautiful lilac prana energy up and down your spine, breathing in deep. You can stare at one point if that helps you with your balance, or you can close your eyes, whichever is better. Keep your buttocks and your legs strong. And breathe in deep. You can come down with hands on the ground, and this is the breath of fire. That deep breath in and out. Breathe in. Breath of fire. Deep breath in. Come on down into pigeon pose, which is leg in front of you. Back leg laying on the floor. Your foot is laying down like this. We're going to do 1 minute deep breaths in. So go ahead and put your forehead to the forward and take a deep breath in and exhale out. Straight spine. And gaze through your third eye, the place that's touching the floor. Okay, deep breath in. Come on up. Ooh, swing around to the front. All of this work with the crown chakra, you can find yourself upside down or in different positions. And that's what really helps this crown chakra to open up. So, this next one will be this triangle pose that is so fabulous. And after you can see, we get all these little rests afterwards, all of these little rests where we just take a pause and take these beautiful deep breaths in. This is the most important part of your practice because you're literally getting a beautiful, you're able to do this work and then this pulls all this energy in and lets you take advantage of all this work that you've done. So these little respites afterwards where we just breathe or rest. So same with the triangle. We're going to move into the triangle pose and then we'll just do like a pause after that. So the triangle pose, hang on, let me stop this. The triangle pose literally is, let me get my stuff out here. Get into this triangle pose. Okay. Okay. Right like this. Legs out. And you're going to push yourself back as far as you can. And this is just deep breathing in and out. And again, push back as far as you can. You really want, this is a really active pose with pushing your arms backward, pushing your feet back as far, and using, your muscles are in the front part of the forearm of your arms. Oops, let me get this tucked in. Of your arms, and then the back part of your legs too. And you're just pushing, so it's active. And deep breaths in. Feel this beautiful violet prana move up and down your spine. Okay, after this one, let's take a deep breath in. This one is just a bending over the front way and just putting your hands on the floor. And this one is literally just like a 1 minute rest, breathing in and out again. So head as close to the floor as you can and it's breathing in and down the spine. Nice deep breaths. You can feel, just let your whole body relax and let your head touching the ground. You're pulling in this earth energy up into your crown and down, up all the way through your body. Okay, deep breath in. Whew. Okay, you guys, we are getting higher and higher. This is what it's about. Okay, So, good. We're really getting into this crown chakra now. You might think that this is easy work or something that's not challenging, and I'm telling you guys, this is so effective. When you do this type of work, you really start feeling it afterwards. So make sure you drink lots of water. Like, make sure you respect these poses enough and drink your water, because it really is breaking open. You know, the crown chakra, you don't have to move and jump around that much, but it really, this breath work is what happens when you start working in these higher chakras. You have to work more and more with your breath work. So we're going to do this ego eradicator, and this one actually literally is your hands are folded over and your thumbs are out, and this really helps you with this crown chakra and actually the one above. So you're here, and this, you hold your spine as tight as you can, and we're going to breathe all the way up. And then it's a breath of fire. And we're going to do this breath of fire. Let me get into, we're going to do this for 2 minutes. So hang on, let me reset. Okay, ready? In position. And this is a nice strong one. This helps give you self-esteem, confident, and get you connected to your crown chakra. Breathe in. Exhale down. When you breathe in, tighten. Breath of fire. This helps clear out all of this old, brings in all this beautiful light. The breath of fire is so powerful. This is a nice, gentle one. The only part of your body that should be moving is your diaphragm. Third eye gaze. Make sure third eye gaze, and tip your eyes to the top of your head. Look up to the ceiling with your eyes. This is such good work for your diaphragm, and in fact really helps you to just get a good workout to your stomach. And take a deep breath in. Bring everything up to the top, tighten everything, and feel this beautiful light going through your fingertips from thumb to thumb. Feel this beautiful lilac, and hold the position and exhale. Breathe in nice and deep. Feel this beautiful, beautiful light that's reaching from thumb to thumb, and it's a lilac color, and it is so beautiful. And when you exhale, just feel this as you bring your arms down, just feel this light just covering your whole body and sinking into your whole body, this beautiful lilac light, and breathe that in. Nice and gentle, just breathe this lilac light. Feel it shining from your body. As you breathe in, you feel it just getting tense, the intenseness of it and the vibrancy. Exhale and feel this light just shine out. We're just going to stay here for 1 minute, just breathing it in. Breathe in this vibrant light. Eyes up to the ceiling. Nice deep inhales and outhales with your hands on your knees. As you breathe in, you feel the intenseness and vibrancy of this lilac, and as you exhale, it is like the sun shining from the top of your head. Eyes to the ceiling. Feel the vibrancy and shine it out when you exhale. In this type of yoga, this sitting still and breathing is just as important as the movement. This is literally bringing the count, opening the crown chakra when you do these type of movements. Feel the beauty and put a smile on your face as this lilac light gets very intense. And shine it out. You can go ahead and relax and open your eyes. Ooh, that's the part where you are up in the sky. Right here is where you sit with your journal, and you're welcome to shut it off for a minute. You sit with your journal and you write down your ideas, and this is where you use to bring ideas into your work and into your life. So interesting to do. Okay, let's see. What are we going to be moving on to? Ooh, I know what we need to do next. Such a good one for, let me get to let me see where we're at with, okay, good. I'm going to start this one over again. Okay, this is a nice one. Okay, all right, you guys. Now we have to get out of the sky a little bit. That's a beautiful movement. We got to take that little bit of time. We're going to go into another beautiful movement. Now we're working really hard in this crown chakra, but this is actually the cobra pose. If you guys know it, this one actually you bring the heels together, and this one, it's such a beautiful place to be. You can lay straight down on your stomach to get into it. Get to my timer. I've got some beautiful. No, that's not it. Let me get to my timer. Hang on. Okay, and I've got this cobra pose. We are actually just going to move here. Put your head to the ground and take a deep breath in. And exhale down. There's long, deep breathing. And go ahead and lift up into position. Now, when you lift up, you're not putting a strange bend in your back. You're using your muscles in your legs, and your feet are straight down, but you're breathing in. You're looking all the way up to the sky. This is where we need to look at that lilac light, and your eyes closed up to the sky, and you're just doing long, deep breaths all the way to the top and all the way down through the feet. So your spine is connected completely. You should feel a beautiful flow of the prana through your spine. Okay, deep breath in. Come on down. Put your head to the floor. Give your arms a little rest. Take 3 deep breaths in. Okay, now we're going to rise up into cobra again. And this time around, we're going to breathe to the left and you exhale to the right. So it's a back and forth. We did this before with our arms, but this, you're going to put your head forward. We're going to breathe in, put your eyes up to the sky, gaze at third eye, and we're going to exhale, and we're going to breathe into the left, exhale to the right. So it's just a very gentle back and forth. We're not doing as vibrantly as before. So eyes up to the ceiling. Think of beautiful, beautiful lilac prana coming all the way up through your spine from side to side. This helps open the crown and just put a smile on your face as you're breathing in. And keep the rest of your body nice and tight in position, but your neck and head is relaxed. As you move forward, stare straight ahead, take a deep breath in, put a big smile on your face, feel that beautiful light, and exhale and come down into child's pose. Head on the floor and just nice deep breaths, and give yourself this little bit of a break to breathe and a rest. Okay, guys, nice. Very, very nice. Okay, this is a different one than the rest of them, right? We're usually a little bit more active. Okay, so that's that. This is called the, there's just a couple left for this. There's just a couple left for this series, you know, to really, and then we'll probably do a little bit of grounding at the end and send you guys on your way to journal or to get your work done. But this is a great, this whole set here is a great place to be in to, you know, before you start your work or at the end of the day to be able to calm yourself down and sleep so good. So this one actually is called Full Flower Bowing. And this one is, let me see, Full Flower Bowing. Hang on a second. Okay, we're actually in rock pose. That's what I had to figure out. Okay, so I'm going to come straight ahead, but rock pose is where you are sitting right here on your sits bones. And if, you know, if you got a big tush there, you just pull your meat aside and you sit right here on these bones and muscles. And this is where you actually, is said through this rock pose that you could eat a rock and you'd be able to digest it. Apparently this is so good for your digestive system. I know yoga in general is good for your whole digestive system, but this one specifically is good for your digestive. So just go ahead and tighten up, and you're going to do a tight spine, and you're going to spread your legs for this one like this. And you're going to do a deep breath in, and this is inhale. Up on the knees, okay, like a flower in the, oh, breathe the sun, okay. So you're actually, they say to breathe in, you know, we're up on the knees like this, breathe in like you're a flower reaching the sun with your head up, and really feel the sky. Oh my God, wouldn't this be great to do out in nature? And then you're gonna come down and touch your head to the ground. And this is just some slow breathing. So let me get some good timing for this one. You could see my music that's going on. It's just real airy. Okay, so, and just up and down. Give yourself the deepest breaths and put your head back when you come up. And when you go down, make sure you get a full exhale, like concave. Your stomach is concave, and a full, throw your head back and fill your stomach up. Your stomach should bulge outward when you're breathing in, or your lungs should bulge, and then come down and concave as you're bringing in this beautiful light. Feel like a flower that is blossoming to the sky. The importance of this, and you guys can keep going, the importance of this specific Kriya is to really feel yourself beautiful and vibrant and blossoming and expanding when you rise up. And as you go down, you're completely getting rid of any of the old. So this is a beautiful, beautiful movement. Put a nice smile on your face and feel that beautifulness. Feel how grateful you feel to be so beautiful as you feel now. And you can keep going with this movement, but this is such a grateful feeling. In order to get into your abundance and your beauty, it's like gratefulness goes right around with it. And that's the state that you come into, is this gratefulness, and all the rest will come. So just feel that beauty and put a big smile on your face and put your head back and take in all this sunshine. When you come up, you're this beautiful flower, and come down and exhale it all out. All this sunshine is here for you as you come up, and showering down on your body and giving you all the nourishment that you need. Exhale all the way out. The next time you come up, breathe in as much as you can. Take a nice deep breath in, your head back. The sunshine is shining on you. You feel that lilac, beautiful vibrancy. Suspend that breath. Exhale. Deep breath in one more time, all the way up. It's in this moment of the suspended breath where everything comes together and your practice is able to settle in on your body, and you start to feel the work that you've been doing. And exhale out. And just sit here for a moment and just feel any shifts that your body has made. And breathe that in and exhale down. The last posture of all is a yoga mudra. And it's like a yoga nidra, but this is just not going to be so long. This is just a little 2-minute, but you want to clasp your hands behind you. And it literally is arms straight up in the air and long, deep breathing. And it's just a 2 minutes. So head on the floor. So third eye gaze down like this, still in the same position. Arms back as far as they'll go, and just long inhales. There's a very restful state for you, a very peaceful state. And exhale all the way through your spine. This is a great position to be in, and we'll just keep breathing. Third eye gaze all the way up and down the spine, and just feel the beauty that you feel from that sunshine and from blossoming into the flower. Hands down. And actually the last part of this whole program, last but not least, let me check my music, is the last section that's so good for your crown chakra. See where my music is at. Okay, and that's where it's at. Let's go up into this one. No, let's go into this one. Okay, this is actually frogs. Yay! I love frogs. Okay, so frogs, actually, we're going to do, and what should I have for the alternative between frogs? Let me see what I have here. I'm doing frogs, and then we're going to do, okay, frogs. We're going to do 24. So this one, actually, you're going to stand up straight if you guys have not done it before, and you want to put your legs out to a V, if you guys know, almost like a third position, but closer. Your heels, it's good to get them to touch. You want to put your legs out like this and your hands out. And when you land on the ground, your eyes are closed, but you're going to put your head back and you're going to breathe up to the sky. So again, your eyes are up to the sky. And this is the important part of the frogs. And then when you're down, you're exhaling. Up. Most important part is eyes to the sky, and take a deep breath in. Let's do 24 of these. Actually, eyes open. You can see the ceiling better. Okay, and when you're finished, put your legs straight, and we're just gonna bend over, put our arms out, and then down to the ground. Just as close to the ground as possible. We're gonna do deep breaths in, all the way from the bottom to the top of your crown and third eye gaze. Okay, go ahead and stand up. We're gonna shake our legs out. Shake those legs out a little bit. Now we're gonna go back in, do frogs one more time, but this time only 13. We just alternate a little. Take these breaks in between. These are so good for you. Okay, up on your toes, down into a squat. 13. Head up to the sky, eyes up to the sky. Okay, and just go ahead and do your bend. Take nice deep breaths in. And when you come up this time, last time we're doing frogs, and this time it is 7. And then we'll bend over. Okay, position. Deep breath in. Exhale, deep breath in. That's it. Go ahead and lean over, forward bend, and breathe in nice and deep. Okay, go ahead and sit down. That's it. Okay. We are just going to take our practice in at this moment. It's exactly what we're doing. So I want you guys to just really be proud of yourself for these movements. You've reached the place where you can take ideas in. And if you're not there yet, the more you do this type of kriyas and yogas and movements and breath work, you'll get there better and better. And your skills to be an artist will get stronger and stronger. Your patience and all of that. So, oh, actually, I just realized I'm out of breath. I need a sip of water. So take a sip of water. Okay. Hands. Let's do our hands just right on our knees. We're going to close our eyes. We're just going to gently breathe 3 times all the way up to the top of our crown. Suspend that breath and just come down nice and easy, nice and slow, sitting straight ahead. Breathe in. Exhale down. You're reaching the divine. You feel connected to other people in this world. These are some affirmations that are good for you. You're connected to the world. You're connected to ideas. You're connected to the wisdom and your higher self in this place right now. And breathe that in. Exhale down. And just sit just a little moment and see if your body feels any different than when you first started your practice today. Just take any little mental notes of your body, or spiritual notes of your body, or how you feel. And this is where you can ask yourself a question. You're in your higher self. So you literally right now can put an idea out there and ask yourself a question, or ask yourself something that you need to solve. If you're working on an idea and you need to solve it, or you want to change in your life and you want to make that change, this is where you stay in this space and you put it out there for the change in this space. And I promise you, you'll get an answer in some way for the weeks to follow, or the week to follow, whether it's in a dream or whether it's, it'll just hit you like right in your face, or it'll slowly creep up on you. We want to remember to ask for things in the world, to get things. The only way you can receive is when you ask for something. You can't try to do it yourself. So when you're in this state today, this is a beautiful, beautiful time for you to ask, to solve an idea for a dream of yours or whatever you'd like. So let's close our eyes and just go ahead and ask for that. And make sure you write this in your journal, what you're looking for. So when the answer comes to you, and it will, you could write it right beneath your question. Okay. Enjoy your day, you guys. Make sure that you drink a lot of water today. And I'm enjoying this time, and I'm going to use my time to create. And thank you very much. Namaste.